In this video tutorial, we're going to be going over the basics of Java, what to do before learning Java, and how to write your first Java program. What you need to do first is you need to download an IDE such as Eclipse or NetBeans. In my example, I'm using Eclipse, but if NetBeans works for you, it should be fine also. What you need to do is go on Google, type in Eclipse IDE, and then download the latest version of the IDE and then wait for it to load a bit, and then you should pop it up. Alright, see, this is what I did first. This is my blank IDE for Java programming. Okay, so what you need to understand is there are variables, there are algorithms that you need to write, there are methods, there are a lot of keywords to memorize. I'll go over those in another video. So what we need to do first is, since I'm a Mac user, it might be different for people who are Windows users or other PC users. So what you need to do first is you need to click on the top left with this plus sign in this little screen. And what you need to do is create a class. So it says create a Java class, but notice how there are all these different folders over here in the beginning. You want to click on the one that says Java, and then next you want to click on class since you want to create a new class. I'll explain why in a little bit. So you can name any source folder you want when you download Eclipse. I only named it this for the purpose of creativity. Now we want to name our class because every class has a name, and we'll just call it main. Or we want to call it something else. Main class. And before you click finish, you need to click this method stub, the public static void main. I'll tell you why in a little bit. So we already have this object. We can get rid of this superclass over here since it's not really needed. Same thing with this package class. And then next we'll click on finish. Alright, we created our class, as you can see on the top left, with the main outline over here. The reason why I asked you earlier to click on the main public static void main string array args tub is because this is the main method. This is the part where Java executes everything inside this method. We'll go over methods in another video. So what you need to do is you can get rid of those lines of code that I just showed. So before we go on with this, if you want to create a comment, do // and then you can type this. That's how you write a comment for future references. So when writing your first Java program, you're gonna have to print something out. So the Java syntax or Java documentation, which is long for Java doc, would be system.out.println with the parentheses and with the quotation marks in front, and then you're gonna type in hello world ! And don't forget a semicolon in the end. Every print statement or every statement in general has to end with a semicolon. It's like a period at the end of a sentence, so make sure you don't forget a semicolon at the end of each statement. Although there are statements with a few exceptions, every other statement needs a semicolon at the end. And when I click on run, and I click OK, and I click on proceed, you can see at the console it prints out hello world over here. So we just created our first Java program, and don't worry about all those keywords that you see up front over here and over here. I'll go over those in another video later out. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.